Hey guys, Chris Murphy here. Welcome today to a new video. In this video, I'll be walking you guys through Pokemon Crystal on the updated version. No, I was just joking. Anyway, I'll be walking you guys through. Okay. Anyway, I'll be walking you guys through Pokemon Crystal Shards, which is basically a hack of the original Pokemon Emerald into Pokemon Crystal, which is an older game with updated graphics and stuff. So it looks really cool. So I'll just be walking you guys through this game. I hope you guys enjoy my first LP, and I hope it turns out well and I actually manage to finish it. Anyway, so welcome today to the new game of Pokemon Crystal, and we are met with the usual professor scene in all Pokemon games in which the professor comes out and talks to you about things related to Pokemon. Anyway, so he introduces what is a Pokemon, in this case introducing the Pokemon Lotad. I know it sounds like retard, it's Lotad. And yeah, basically he rambles a lot of rubbish that you don't really have to listen to, and then asks us for our gender. So the sprites in this game are pretty unique because, yeah, they're unique because they were changed. And so my name is going to be Zachary, which is my real name, if you didn't know that. Did I ever say that? I'm not sure. Anyway, Zachary's my real name, so it's Zach, and okay, you're Zach who's living in town, you back, I get it now. Blah 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 blah. Are you ready? Blah blah. Okay, blah 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 blah. Oh well, dreams and adventures with a Pokemon awaits. Let's go. I'll be seeing you later. So I become small and get ready. Boom, glitched. Super duper glitched. Alright, in the original Pokemon Emerald, at the beginning of the game, what happens is you're in a truck, right? Remember that part? And then the door opens like that, and then the light comes out, and then you step out of the truck in this fashion, right? Well, in this game, Pokemon Crystal, there's no such scene. We're in a room, and with light filtering in through the windows, and the creator, the hacker of Pokemon Emerald, obviously forgot to take out that part, so now we're left with an awesome vibrating screen thingy. Anyway, you can redraw a potion from your PC. So I'm going to show you what a potion does. A potion is basically an item that restores the HP of Pokemon by 20 points. That's what a potion is. Nice. Moving along, let's get out of the room, and as we're going down, we're stopped because the clock is stopped. So let's set it and start it. You know what, I can't be bothered to scroll through the entire thing, so I'm just going to set it something like this and hit confirm and stuff. And so we go down, and we're met by our mother, who comes over and says, "Oh Zach, neighbor Professor Elmo's looking for you. He said he would do something for him. Oh, almost forgot your Pokemon gears back from the repair shop. Yay, here you go." And Zach received the Pokegear. Alright, so this is what the Pokegear is. It's basically... Did she just say Pokemon Gear is Pokegear? Did she just say that? Did I read it wrongly? Anyway, it's essential to be a good trainer, and she gives no explanation to whatever Pokegear is. Now, in the original game, Pokegear is basically Pokegear. That makes so much sense. Okay, Pokegear is basically this useful piece of equipment that allows you to like call each other and stuff like that. And in the original game, she also gives you a Pokephone, which is basically a phone. Wow, genius. Anyway, in this game, because it's Pokemon Emerald, and Pokemon Emerald, you get a Pokenev, which is the same thing as a Pokegear, just that the maps are not crystal maps, but Hoenn maps, making it look really weird. Like that, you see in Pokemon Emerald, this is the town map, and in Pokemon Crystal, this is not the town map. Anyway, moving along, I'm not making sense in my commentary, and we should I should stop my commentary before I get booed off YouTube. Is that even possible? Can you get booed off YouTube? Yeah, that's an interesting question. Anyway, let's go to the professor's lab, and I don't know when you noticed a glitch, but it said Elm, and in the intro it said, "Hi, I'm Professor Oak." Just wondering whether you noticed that. It's quite interesting and funny, I guess. Anyway, so he's talking to me some rubbish about wanting me to raise a Pokemon. Yes, that's what he's talking about. And then he gets distracted by an email from his computer, and he reads it and tells me that he has an acquaintance called Mr. Pokemon, which is a really weird name for a person. I mean, how would you have a surname like Pokemon, like John Pokemon, or Samuel Pokemon, or Zachary Pokemon? That's a really weird surname. Anyway, he wants us to raise a Pokemon to go to Mr. Pokemon's house. He wants us to raise a Pokemon to go to Mr. Pokemon's house to find out about the mysterious object that Mr. Pokemon is talking about. So let's grab a Pokeball and let's get going. Anyway, 3 Pokemon here: Cyndaquil, the Fire Pokemon, Totodile, the Water Pokemon, and Chikorita, the grass Pokemon. Quick things about all this, there's a bio appearing on the screen right about now. Enemy Cyndaquil is a really easy Pokemon to raise. It's a fire-type Pokemon which makes it good against most of the gym leaders, thus it's a really easy Pokemon to raise and it's good for beginners and slackers. Next we have the all-popular Totodile, which is a really cute Pokemon. It's not cute, it's a crocodile, how can it be cute? Anyway, Totodile is an average Pokemon race. It's water-type, making it not particularly effective against a lot of gym leaders, but it's not particularly weak against many gym leaders too, so it's more the middle-of-the-road Pokemon, and if you want an average challenge, you should go for Totodile. Finally, we have those for the hardcore people, Chikorita, which is a female Pokemon, as you can see from the knackers around it, though it claims it's a male Pokemon. It's a liar. Anyway, Chikorita is a grass-type Pokemon, making it weak against most of the gym leaders in this game. Thus, it's a difficult Pokemon to raise and should only be raised by hardcore people who want a challenge or have no life and want to muck through the entire game, not enjoying themselves because they keep filling with Chikorita over and over again. Gosh, I just said every single mouthful. Anyway, being a guy who likes to take the easy and efficient route, not that it's a hacked road, but it's an efficient route, I'm going to choose Cyndaquil. And notice the huge glitch over here with the Bulbasaur sprite over here, when it's supposed to be a Cyndaquil. Amazing! Anyway, I'm going to name this Cyndaquil. Ready? It's an epic name, I'm going to name... No, you just spoiled the effect. I didn't mean to click start. I'm going to name it Bob, yeah! Bob. What an epic name for a Cyndaquil. Anyway, Mr. Pokemon lives near Cherry Grove, the next city, and it's almost a direct road there. Liar! If a Pokemon is hurt, you should speak with your mom. Oh, here's my phone number. Oh, call me. Call me today. Anyway, call me something comes up. So, I got Elm's phone number, so I can disturb him all hours of the night and wake him up. And that sounds really weird. Anyway, as we step here, we get another potion. Yay, free gifts. I love free gifts. Free gifts. How do you pronounce it? Gifts, come on. Anyway, so now we have 2 free gifts. Amazing! And let's get out of here. Rainhead guy, let's talk to him. So this is the famous Elm Professor Lab. Hey, what you staring at? Boom! Ouch! My bum hurts. Moving along. Welcome to Road 20. Wait, that was so short. Let's do that again. Welcome to Route 29. Woohoo! Route 29, Cherry Grove City to New Bucktown. Now, I'll be going through all the new Pokemon that can be found in this route, and hopefully there'll be no random encounters while I'm talking. Alright, the first Pokemon that can be found here. Yes! I did it! In my first 2 run-throughs, I encountered Pokemon every step of the way. I did it! I'm a genius! I went through without any random encounters. And you'll see, if you don't play Pokemon, what I'm talking about by random encounters. Alright, so anyway, head up here. Oh, come on. Alright, first Pokemon I'm going to be talking about is Pidgey, the Pokemon we just encountered. Pidgey is an average normal flying type Pokemon, and I just said its stats with its type. Anyway, it's a normal flying type Pokemon, making it an average Pokemon. It's one of those normal flying types you find at the beginning of almost every Pokemon game, like Sparrow, etc, etc. I like Pidgey. It's a quite a good Pokemon, especially when it evolves to Pidgeot, which is its final evolved form. Is that its final evolved form? It's Pidgey, Pidgeot, and Pidgeot, right? Anyway. So I quite like Pidgey, it's a good Pokemon, and I mostly use it for my theme quite a bit, so Pidgey is a nice Pokemon to use and have. Anyway, what happened just now was that I actually had an orange berry. Oh, come on, stop disturbing me. Alright, so basically what an orange berry is, it's an item that you can equip to Pokemon, and that will heal your Pokemon. It's like a potion, just that it heals your Pokemon automatically when your Pokemon's health is below half the health. That makes sense, doesn't it? Anyway, so yeah, basically an orange berry, you equip it to your Pokemon and it heals your Pokemon's health. Let's sell it at that. Now the next Pokemon is Sentret, which is the one I'm fighting right now. Sentret is a average Pokemon, it's a normal type Pokemon, and it's a good HM slave. So now you're asking me, what is a HM slave? Well, basically, a HM slave is... Okay, a HM is stands for Hidden Machine, and it's basically a move that you can teach to your Pokemon. Oh, yay, Cyndaquil grew a level. Awesome. It's basically a move that you can teach to your Pokemon that will help you throughout the course of the game. Yeah, basically, it'll help you through the course of the game. The thing about HM moves is that they aren't really very good, and so you really don't want to teach them to your main team of Pokemon. Plus, you need to get stuff called HM slaves, which are Pokemon that can learn many HMs and teach this to them. So Sentret is a good example of an excellent HM slave, which I plan to catch Sentret later on just for the purpose of using it as a HM slave. The next Pokemon you can find here is Rattata, which is another good example of a HM slave. Rattata is not a really strong Pokemon, it's quite a weak Pokemon with horrible stats. But it's not that screwed up, but it's still a weak Pokemon. So I don't really like Rattata, especially because it looks like a rat and it's ugly. Yeah, I'm biased against Rattata. Yeah, anyway, I don't like Rattata, so I'm not going to talk much about it. Its bios should be appearing on the screen anyway. So let's just fight this last entrant and let's get on with the show. Ouch. Alright, anyway, why I'm fighting all this is basically because ouch, please don't kill me, yes, because I want all the experience, because you're really gonna need the experience later on in the later parts of this game, trust me. Yeah, you seriously need the experience later on in the earlier parts of this game, that makes sense. Anyway, you can actually collect berries from trees, and you can, I'm gonna equip this berry immediately to Cyndaquil over there, so back, so scroll over to items, berries, and give to Cyndaquil. Alright, so you really gonna need the experience later on because you're gonna fight quite a strong rival later on in the game, so I recommend you fight every Pokemon that you encounter. Anyway, this is Cherry Grove City to New Bucktown, and I'm gonna end the LP here just before we step in Cherry Grove not to spoil the surprise of Cherry Grove. Is it a huge metropolitan city, or is it just a small little town, or is it just a wasteland? Find out in the next episode. No, seriously, watch the next episode. Alright, just kidding. Alright, thanks guys for watching this first episode of my first LP. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I was entertaining enough, and I hope I was not too annoying. I hope. Lots of hopes here. Alright, so thanks guys for watching my first LP, my first episode of my first LP, and I hope you guys stick around to watch the next one. Goodbye, and have a nice day. And I'm going to save. Yes, I'm going to save. Alright, bye guys. Wait.